welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Rye, and this is Rye's Reading Corner. And today we're going to be playing another round of where I let Jenga pick my TBR with a twist, because I'm also participating in Whatever-You-Want-A-Thon hosted by Maddie at Book Browsing, and this is going to be an insane month. Alright, again, hello, I'm Rye, and this is Rye's Reading Corner, and if you are new here, hello. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I would be greatly appreciated. It really helps my channel, and I just absolutely adore it. So, if this is the first time you're seeing this, I let Jenga pick my TBR. So I do have everything in a playlist, so if you would like to watch my other rounds, especially the first round, where I kind of really go over all of the directions, I will link that in the cards above, so I would definitely go check it out. So last month I added a new twist where I roll dice to see how many pulls I'm going to be doing. So last month I think I rolled 9 of them, which I didn't have any redos, and I had no punishments last month, so that was good. I only did exactly 9 rolls, but this month I am taking a punishment. Okay, so I did not pull all my books down because I literally just did a huge book haul and just got my bookshelves all situated and back again, that I don't want to pull them out again. But I did do one switch. For my son pick, he originally picked Fable for me. I couldn't read this. I'm not someone that likes to, like, the setting of the ocean and boats, and I was super, just not into this. So he did re-pick a book for me, and he picked from the Mixed Up Files of Mrs. Basil E. Frankwiller. This is, I recently hauled this, so check that video out. This is a middle grade that was my favorite when I was a kid, so I got to reread this again, and that was really fun. So the one that I'm just going to take a penalty for, and I'm just going to bite the bullet, and I dropped my books, is The Crown of Gilded Bones by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This was for a pick for a book that scares me. I'm struggling to get through this. I barely made segue into this book, and I'm struggling. And I was gonna try and flip another book into it or just kind of push through, but I just called it quits. So I will be taking a punishment. So I will be adding 1 extra roll. And so if I roll 10, I have to do 11 pulls. All right, so I'm hoping I kind of do get a higher number, because I am planning to read tons of books in June, because I am participating in 3 read-a-thons, and one of the read-a-thons is pretty intense. So like I said in my intro, I am participating in Whatever-You-Want-A-Thon, which is a mouthful. I literally had to check, make sure I was saying right, which is hosted by Maddie at Book Browsing. This is super exciting. It's a competitive read-a-thon. You have teams, and you get extra points for reading most favorite if they have a rep in them, and if they match your team and all this other stuff. So that's a really intensive read-a-thon. I am also participating in another month read-a-thon, the Clear Your Shit read-a-thon. I'm super excited. I've never participated in this one. It caught my eye on Twitter because it had about witches in it, and that's all I needed to know. And this read-a-thon is hosted by Andy at Mouse Reads, as well as Elle from Ink and Plasma. So I'm really excited to be participating in that one. And then I'm going to be participating in a week-long read-a-thon. This is one of the first read-a-thons I ever participated in BookTube, and that's the Queer Lit read-a-thon that is hosted by Rogan and Kathy. So my main goal is for the month of June is to read as many LGBTQIA+ books that I possibly can read. So typically I don't plan my TBR read-a-thons prior to playing Jenga, but because for the Whatever-a-thon read-a-thon, it is so particular, I have pulled books already that I plan on reading for that month and have made my TBR. So my goal is to be able to fit as many of those books into the prompts from Jenga. If not, I'm going to have to add more books onto this read-a-thon and my TBR, and it's literally going to be insane. So let's hope the Jenga spirits are going to work in my favor, and let's roll the dice to see how many pulls I am doing this month. So I have 2 dice right here, and remember, if I roll underneath a 4, I have to roll again and then add that 4 onto whatever I roll for the next time. So, all right, I am gonna get a tray, but right now I'm just gonna roll over here. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So I got 6. So I'm going to be starting off with 6. I have to add my penalty, so I'm at 7. And then again, if I add any on here, I will have to pull more. But I'm going to do a 7, so not too bad. So let's go, and let's go to the first pull. All right, pull number 1. Let's see. Okay. I try to not do it as close to the book system in the back. Okay. So my first pull is a book with pictures in it. So I need to find a book that maybe have the chapter titles or something has some pictures on it. So I've never gotten this one, so let's see what I have. Okay, so how I'm gonna do this is I'm not gonna make separate necessarily videos for all my TBRs this month. I might for the readathons, I don't know yet, but I will kind of tell you what readathons I am using these books for. So the first one I am gonna do is All Boys Aren't Blue. This book has pictures in it. This is a memoir. It actually is a library book about our story is about him he's an LGBTQIA activist, and he's gonna tell a story of growing up Black and queer in America. So this was really big last year. I'm super excited to finally be reading it. This is a book that I'm using for all 3 readathons, so a great start already, and I'm super excited to read this. So again, this does have pictures in it. It has different pictures of his life. So all right, let's go to pull number 2. Okay, pull number 2. A friend pick. So I am going to contact one of my friends, and they are going to need to pick a book out for me that I'll be reading for the month of June. Friend pick, I texted Kirsten from Kirsten's Corner, of course, and I asked her to pick a book out for me, and she recently just read this, and it's become instantly a new favorite of hers. So it's The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have never read a book by Taylor Jenkins Reid, so I'm super excited. I've heard nothing but good things, and I've been wanting to read this for so long, so I'm super excited. And it has rep in it, so I can definitely goes with my month goal of reading all books with rep in it. So thanks, Kirsten. So let's go to pick number 3. All right, pick number 3. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. Oh my God, I thought I was going to knock it over. Okay. A book with green on it, which this actually works out perfect because my team colors for the readathon is green, and this is one of the prompts. So let's find a book that has green on it. Okay, so book with green on it. This is actually a book that I just bought today as I'm recording this, and it is Sorcery of Thorns, and it has green on these vines, so this will definitely count. It is a fantasy book, and the light, my ring light is really picking up because it's kind of like shiny. I don't know too much about it, but I believe there is a rep in this. And I know that this was on someone's video, so yeah, I'm really excited. Don't quote me on the rep, but I am really excited to read this. So this will be for my green pick. Okay. Pull number 4. Okay, I'm nervous. Oh, okay. A book with blue on the cover. So it could be a little bit of blue, a lot of blue, but it has to have some sort of blue on the cover. Okay, so this is another book I literally just bought today. So this is working out perfect, and it's for the readathon. So it's Beyond the Black Door by A.M. Strickland. Darian from Darian Reads read this book and absolutely raved about it. It has some magical fantasy in it, and it's about our main character is asexual, which I'm super, super excited about. And also this author wrote In the Ravenous Dark, which I am also reading this month too. So I'm really, really excited. It's something about that they can talk to like the souls or something, and they work with their mother or something, and tragedy strikes, and there's like this door that they open to. I don't know, but Darian said this book is amazing, so I'm super excited that I'm able to get this on my TBR this month and be able to read it for, I think I'm going to be reading this for the Queer Lit Readathon, as well as I'll be reading it for the Whatever-You-Want-A-Thon as well. So, and I know I just butchered that wrong, but you know what I'm talking about. So let's go to pull number 5. Hi, this is Editing Rye, and as I'm doing all my clips together, I realized for some reason my poll did not record, but I did get a random color generator, so I promise. So go back to the past Rye to see what color I got and what book I picked. Okay, so I have my husband's phone. I usually use my iPad, but let's see what color I need to find to match to a book. All right, I need to do like this orangey color. So let's see what book I am going to pick for this one. Literally worked out perfect. So this orange, and it's exactly the Falling in Love montage. Oh man, I'm so excited. And this is by Sierra Smith. This book I've been wanting to read for a long time. This is a sapphic romance between our two characters who really don't think that they are looking for a relationship or love. And obviously it's a romance, so you can kindly assume what would happen. And this has orange in it, and I'm so excited. And I am using this, I think, for all of the readathons that I'm participating in. So this is good that I could get this on my list. And yeah, I'm really excited. And I know Sierra Smith just released a new book, so if I like this one, I'll probably pick up the second one very soon. So let's go to the next pull. All right, so this is pull number 6. This is the last one of the dice, but again, I needed to pull 7 because I did take a penalty. Okay. All right. a random letter. So again, I'm going to use the generator, do a random letter, and then whatever letter pops up, a word in the title has to start with that letter. So let's see what letter I get. Okay, so again, I got my husband's phone. So let's see what letter I need to look for a book for. Okay, so it says, all right, so we got the letter H. So I'm going to go look for a book that starts with the letter H, or one of the words in the title starts with the letter H. All right, so I'm going to put a chunky book on here, which I don't have much of this, but I do have a lot of chunky books I need to get to this month. And this is A Dark and Hollow Star by Ashley Shuttleworth. So I have H for hollow. This worked out perfect. Again, I'm using it for the readathons. This is a fantasy that takes place in Toronto, and there's something going on, and then there's like this fantasy world underground. I don't know, I'm really excited. I am going to be buddy reading this with some people that are also participating in the readathons, as well as Olivia Reads a Latte and Mel from Mel Reads. This is their first book in their book club that they're going to be reading, so I'm super excited, and it's such a pretty color. So this is my 6th book. So let's go to pull number 7. Okay, hopefully this is my last pull. This is my penalty pull because I have not gotten any like I almost just dropped it. Oh my god. Okay, last one is a middle grade book. So I get to read a middle grade book for this month, which unfortunately I didn't have any of that on my TBR. So I really gotta look and see what I have, but hopefully I'll find something. Okay, so a middle grade book. So as I said, I would like to have all of my books have a rep in it this month if possible. I don't think that's going to necessarily happen, but as of right now, I'm going to do The Secret of the Whitestone Gate. This is the sequel to the Mystery on Hollow Black Lane, or at Hollow Black Lane. I read it this past month and really enjoyed it and got the sequel already. Again, this is middle grade. However, Gavin from How to Train Your Gavin just released a video today on recommendations of middle grade books that have LGBTQIA+ rep in it. So my plan is to watch that video, and if I get a recommendation from there that I would like to substitute this out for, I am going to allow myself to do that. So, but as attentively, I will be reading this one, but if not, then I will be substituting up one of those books in. So this is my 7th book. Okay. So 6 books, not too bad, but there are other books that I need to read this month that need to be for different types of readathons and buddy reads. I'm doing them. One of them is The Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. I am reading this for readathons, for buddy reads, as well as for the Sugar and Spice Book Club, hosted by Amanda from Ginger Snapped Reads and Kirsten's from Kirsten's Corner. This comes out June 1st, so I'm super excited for that. The next book that I also am going to be reading this month is Camp, and I can't think of the author's name. Gavin's is his Patreon buddy read, as well as I'm planning on reading this for readathons. So I will insert a picture here. I can't think of the author's name, but I will be reading that book this month as well. All right, the next books I am reading is I'm going to be reading the Heartstoppers, as well as series, as well as Solitaire by Alice Oseman. There is an Alice Oseman readathon that's going on starting this month. I'm so excited for it. I will drop all those announcement videos down below so you can go check them out. Elise from The Petite Punk is hosting it. I'm really excited. So I will be adding Solitaire from Alice Oseman, as well as all 4 Heartstoppers series as well. I just have them on my shelf, so I'm not going to grab them out right now, but yeah, so I'm super excited. This book I've never read. Heartstopper will be a reread for me. All right, the next one is Meet Cute Diary by Emery Lee. This is about a boy named Noah who runs a vlog about different, like, I think it's happily ever blogs, and there's a problem and they're fake, and then the troll finds out there is trans rep in this book. I am super excited to add this to my TBR this month, but again, I didn't get into my Jenga, so, but at least I didn't add any other books to my Jenga that I wasn't reading, so that is a win, besides the middle grade, but I might be changing it, like I said. So this I will be adding to my TBR. All right, the next one is Cool for the Summer by Dahlia Elder. This is a book about a girl who goes to camp and she meets a girl and they have a relationship, I believe, and then she goes back home not thinking she'll ever see this girl again, and the girl shows up in their school, and I don't know if she had a boyfriend before, if she's interested in a boy at school as well, but she is in a love triangle between the 3 of them. So I'm super excited to read a book with some bi rep in it. So yeah, so this it should be really good, and again, it's really short, so this should one I should be able to fly through really quickly. Next one is The Ravenous Dark by A.M. Strickland. This is another fantasy story, and like I said, this is the same author that wrote Beyond the Black Door that I got in my Jenga pull. I literally just got this book in today. I don't even know like what the cover looks like, but all I know is that this is a fantasy and there's tons of rep in it. And I've heard a lot of great things and I'm super excited, and this cover is beautiful. So I will be adding this fantasy onto my TBR as well. All right, the next one, another fantasy, Sweet and Bitter Magic by Adrienne Tooley. This is the most beautiful book I think I own. This is an Owl Crate edition. So this book is about witches and it has rep in it. That's all I know. That's all I need to know. Fantasy, witches, rep. It's like it was written for me. So this one I'll be reading this month as well. All right, the other book, this is like the ode to Darian from Darren Reads. This is, I'm reading for the Whatever-You-Want-A-Thon, because this is one of the host's favorite book. And this is Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. I know nothing about this. I just know it's a chunky book. And I did get this from the library because I feel like a lot of people either love this or a lot of people hate this book. So I didn't want to purchase it until I actually felt if I actually loved it or not. But I am excited to finally try some Laini Taylor while the light's really picking up the library, because I've never read Laini Taylor before. So I am excited to dive into this one. The next one, like I said, there's a lot of books for this month. I don't know, I'm gonna lose my mind. This is Legend Born by Tracy Deonn. I didn't know this had rep in it until recently, and I've been wanting to read this, so I am gonna put this onto my TBR for June. This is like a King Arthur, I believe, retelling loosely. It's about a girl who loses her mother, and then she has to go to like this academy or school or something like that. I don't know, but it's magical fantasy and it counts for a lot of prompts in a couple of readathons that I'm participating in. So I really want to get to this month, or this book this month as well. I think there's some other books that I've not have in here, but those are the ones that I'm definitely want to get to. The other ones are I'm just hoping, and again, there are a bunch of releases, especially on June 1st that I'm really like Ace of Spades I'm really excited about. So I'm hoping to get to them, but let's take a look at all the books that I plan on reading for this month and see what my pile looks like. Okay, I literally cannot put all the books on here, but here are most of them. But like I said, I literally cannot put all these books on here because my arm is going to break. So I'm going to put them down quickly. But this is the combo from TBR Jenga, as well as just the books that I need to read in the month of June. That's an insane amount. But I am lucky that TBR Jenga really did not add any more books on that I didn't need to already read. But like I said, I literally could not even hold on my books because it was that much. So if you've read any of these books, let me know down in the comments below. If you're participating in any readathons, please let me know. I love readathons, and so if there's one that I'm missing that you think I need to participate in, let me know down in the comments below. And I don't know how I'm going to survive this month, but at least the Jenga books aren't that bad, so hopefully I won't have to take any penalties next month. But yeah, so if you'd like to see this journey with me, please make sure you press the subscribe button and hit the notification button if you don't want to miss any of my content. If you would like to be my friend on any of my other social media platforms, all that information is down below. So stay kind, loves, and I'll see you next time. Bye!